The last problem says the circumference of a circle is 10 pi inches. What is the area? Maggie is snoring right now. So I'm thinking about this problem. The circumference of a circle is 10 pi inches. So I'm going to draw out a circle so I can get an understanding of what that means. Just sketching it down so I can think about this problem. So they're telling me that the circumference, which is as if I went all the way around the circle, they said that measurement is 10 pi inches. And the thing they want to know is what is the area? So what is the amount of space taken up inside of my circle? There's no way to go exactly from circumference to area. There's no formula that relates the two of them. So we're going to have to break down what we know here. Well, they're giving me information about the circumference, which I know is 2 pi times my radius. So they're saying that the circumference is 10 pi in this scenario, and I know that that should be 2 pi times my radius. And the thing I want to find out is my area. And area has a formula of area equals pi r squared. So in order to find out my area, I need to know my radius. And at this point, I don't know my radius. I just know how far around I am. But I know I can use this equation here about the circumference to figure out what that radius is. So this is what I'm going to try and find first. What is that radius that gives us our 10 pi circumference? It's kind of like we have a little equation to solve. Yes, there's pi in it, which is kind of confusing, but we can do it. So my variable I'm trying to solve for is r. And the thing that's happening to r is that it's getting multiplied by 2 pi. 2 pi is a number, even though part of that number has a symbol in it. It just means twice that value of pi. But we're going to keep that pi symbol in here. So since my radius, what I want to know, is getting multiplied by 2 pi, to get my radius alone, I'm going to divide both sides by 2 pi. On the right-hand side, these will cancel out. So I'll be left with just the radius, the thing I want to know, being equal to 10 pi divided by 2 pi. One way you can calculate this is by typing it into your calculator. 10 pi divided by 2 pi. The other way is just by noticing that pi divided by pi is going to cancel out, and then 10 divided by 2 will be 5. So the radius of this circle has to be 5 in order for it to have a circumference of 10 pi inches. So we're halfway there. We figured out the radius, and now we can use that radius to find the area. So down here in my area formula, I'll plug 5 in for my radius. So I will do 5 squared. 5 times 5 is 25. And so my area will be 25 times pi. My unit here, well, I'm measuring how, if my circumference was 10 pi inches, then my radius was 5 inches, and my area will have to be 25 pi squinches. I'm going to leave my answer in the exact form because they gave me the circumference in the exact form. So I'm not going to round it. I'm just going to keep it like this. So here's an example of how you can go from just knowing the circumference to finding the area. And you might see some problems like this on your Khan Academy assignment that you do today. So good luck.